Hello, friends. Today I bring you a story that will leave no one indifferent. The protagonist, once again, is Kanyaman. But this time it's not about red carpets or a media romance. No, this time he surprised everyone with an unexpected phrase. If I can't keep acting, I'll become a lawyer. He said it bluntly in a recent interview in Italy. Many took it as a classy joke, but behind those words lies something deeper, even unsettling. Kanyaman is not just a pretty face. He holds a law degree. And that statement might seem ambitious if it didn't come after a string of scandals, exposed relationships, and public image fatigue. Can someone with such a polarizing presence be a credible lawyer? A professional representing justice, ethics, and trust? Some saw it as an escape, a plan B to deal with the emotional toll of fame. Ken hasn't just acted in series, he's also been at the center of rumors, brief romances, and confusing PR moves. Maybe law seems like a more real path, but is he ready to leave behind the persona and become someone trustworthy? Being a lawyer isn't a role, it's not a script. It's a calling that demands more than knowledge, it demands character. Wearing a sharp suit and memorizing arguments isn't enough. People need to see conscience in your eyes, not a performance. That's where the discomfort lies. Especially now, with his image shaken by a controversial relationship with DJ Sara Bluma and his silence toward Turkish media, interpreted as turning his back on his roots. Talking about becoming a lawyer sounds more like strategy than vocation. Is he crafting a new character? Or genuinely seeking redemption? If it's the latter, he must first reconcile with himself. Fame fades, respect doesn't. And to pursue a profession built on trust, you need authenticity. Today, Kanyaman stands at a crossroads. Are his words a message to fans? Or is he trying to convince himself that he's more than a handsome face? Because to become a lawyer, he must first face the hardest trial, the one within. I've been watching with some sadness how Demet Özdemir's name keeps being dragged into a controversy that honestly no longer belongs to her. It's surprising how some people struggle to accept that a woman can move on, open new chapters, and leave behind what was clearly a closed cycle. The story between Demet and Kan is over. They chose different paths, yet she remains the target of comparisons and criticism. But why? For having one's love sincerely? It's frustrating to see her judged just because she doesn't fit the romantic script that some still wish to write. Kan now seems entangled in fleeting relationships, rumors, and confusing media moves. Demet has chosen silence, focus, and peace. That's not coldness, it's emotional intelligence. It's the choice of someone who has learned to prioritize inner peace over noise. Some say there's no connection between Demet and Kan since he moved to Italy. That may be true. So why keep mentioning her? Why compare her to every new woman that appears in his life as if she's a measuring stick? Her name remains strong in the collective memory, and that bothers some. But it proves her impact. What I admire most about Demet is her consistency. She doesn't respond with indirects, doesn't play the fame game, doesn't need headlines to exist. She's chosen growth, authenticity, and real work. In a world where scandal often feeds success, she shines through discretion. She's chosen growth, authenticity, and real work. Reading comments wishing her to stay alone forever, just because she's no longer part of Kan's present, is infuriating. That mindset demands eternal loyalty to a love that no longer exists. Demet is not an appendix. She's a whole woman, capable of choosing what she wants and what she doesn't. She has shown a rare coherence in the entertainment world. She says little but expresses much. And perhaps that's what unsettles many. Her freedom bothers, her silence disarms, her maturity commands respect. It's time to stop defining women by their past relationships. Demet is not the ex, nor the ideal, nor the guilty one. She's a solid artist, a woman with scars and dreams, with the right to reinvent herself as many times as needed. Kan will make his choices and live with them, but it's not fair for every mistake of his to fall on someone who no longer walks beside him. Demet continues on her path, with calm, with strength, with elegance. And that, in these times of noise and confusion, deserves respect, admiration, and silence, where silence is due. And as an audience, we should stop projecting our desire for a finished story onto her. Respect her process. Understand that if she's come this far, it's because she knew how to protect herself. Demet owes us nothing, and yet she has given us much. Lessons in dignity, examples of strength, and a talent that speaks for itself. She's built her path with wisdom and courage. And even if many still don't get it, time is proving her right. The recognition, love, and respect she receives today are more than deserved. The recognition, love, and respect she receives today are more than deserved. They're the reward for choosing self-love over noise. If I had to imagine her future, the only thing I'd wish is that she keeps going this same way, staying true to herself, choosing from the soul, and not letting external pressure drag her down. Because there are many talented actresses, but people like her with that mix of sensitivity, strength, and authenticity are a rare treasure. As one follower quoted Sultana Hurrem, "Loyalty is the most important thing, and I hope he doesn't forget it. But I also hope Demet always remembers it, stays true to her principles, and never allows outside noise to dim her inner light." In the end, the greatest victory is not having a perfect relationship in the public eye, but building a safe haven where one can be authentic, vulnerable, and truly happy. Demet has already come a long way, but I feel the best is yet to come. She has the maturity, emotional intelligence, and experience to choose wisely. And while we all closely follow every step she takes, her happiness depends solely on the intimate decisions she makes from her heart.